Let's open big doors that harbor progress in all the places that we are, at all times that we can, for as long as we can.
KCB ni yetu.
KCB ni yangu.
KCB is mine.
For people, for better.
Tap Collinsin tinye kamangunet ale imi komie akichomege nui tugul nenyoru ketesiet nebo Kass TV kasarta nebo logoiywekab emet kobun tetutiet nebo longetab kabatik. Kainenyu ko Carol Kiplagat. Kitaunen yuton bo taonitab Nairobi ole tetat keyai igorta nebo kenyini nebo kabartaetab tuguk chebo kabatisiet eng sugulitab barak nebo University of Eldoret kongeten tarik 12 nebo agoi tarik 14 nebo arawetab sogol nebo kenyini en komosta nebo Chepkoilel en county nebo Uasin Gishu. Agoi nguni ko kakomong'ugei sponsors cheterter chetetat kotoret en kasuldaetab igorata not ko agribusiness and trade fair ole kamwa vice chancellor nebo sugulinoto Professor Thomas Cheruyot kole tetat keboisie korata kinet kabotik kotinygei ak muswoknotet nebitunat eng ribesetab kiagik chebo chego ak kora kabatisietab minutik cheterter. Kinyoru sirindenyo Bernard Koech ak report kong'ete taonitab Nairobi.
Tesetai chopchinetabgei nebo igortab kenyini nebo kabartaetab tuguk chebo kabatisiet eng sugulitab barak nebo University of Eldoret ole komwoch keteshoni Vice Chancellor nebo sugulinoto Professor Thomas Cheruyot kole kokonyor icheket sponsors chechang chetetat kotoret eng kasuldaetab igorata.
Kimi kebendi nguno something nekure embryo transfer where nekimeche keimproven data produce even up to 75 liters of milk. Even I got nego dairy goats. We already got new, dairy goats. These dairy goats go producing up to 5 liters of milk. So could all these new technologies jajang keborwok from 12th, 13 and 14 of September in the agribusiness trade fair, which will be the biggest event in our calendar this year.
Kayai tuyet Professor Cheruyot ak sponsors choto boto Kass Media Group eng makawet agenge nemite komasta nebo Westlands eng taonitab Nairobi ole kong'ong kole tetat koitita igorata kabatik chesirei 20,000.
It is not enough ke produce and kemeche keker if we can add value, keteshi value into what we are producing. When we are producing whatever products, how can we add value so we get more money? When we do a small project, when we get all tuguk chengering and given tuga chengering, ke add value to what we are doing. As an university, ketinye enough technologies, ketinye enough partners, ketinye enough researchers, chekimeche ketoret wakulima checho within our region or the entire country.
Kayaro rubeiwotab nebo ng'echeret eng trade fair inoto Dr. David Kios kole tetat kibarta muswoknotet nelel nekiboisie eng kabatisietab minutik cheterter ak ribetab kiagik. Kikitoi show inoto bo University of Eldoret eng kenyisiek 17 chekikosirto ole kikonyorune kelchin neo kabatik chechang ole kamwa Dr. Kios kole tetat kobarta tugukab mung'aretab kabatisiet, kampunisiek anan exhibitors cheite 200 eng kenyini.
Exhibitors chebwane tugul exhibits chekitinye kenyini ko 100 akonom tayari che kokong'etin ko confirman ako kita di kenyoru 200 exhibitions. So nyinyoru exhibitors 200 cheiboru technology tugul chemite ng'alek chebo ng'alekab agriculture. Kitinye gold sponsors also karibu 10, silver 20 ak bronze 30.
Eng komastanyi komwa CEO nebo Kass Media Group Dr. Julius Lamaon kole tesetai Kass FM ak Kass TV koboisie eng kibagenge ak sugulinoto bo University of Eldoret eng tetutik chebo ketoret kabatik kokanapta boisionik kwai. Alak eng sponsors chetoreti eng trade fair inoto koboto Cooperative Bank, Equity Bank, Calro, CKL Africa, Cereal Growers Association, Brookside, Kenya Commercial Bank eng kwenutab kampunisiek alak cheterter.
Eldoret is growing. It will be a city, and the exhibition done at the Ruba Mall and all of that attracts a different market. Farmers sometimes is not very comfortable there. Yeah, the cost may not be favorable to them, but if we have an exhibition area that any player in this industry would want to do a small exhibition and be interactive to farmers, we as a media, we will ensure we bring the farmers to that trade fair. So we will make it open, and our neighbors can also use it. Women groups can also use it. We promise to be there, and we promise to make it bigger. And we want also to encourage the partners here that please sign with the university faster so that you can benefit from the media campaign that comes with it.
Aripoten nyini logoiywekab emet chebo Kass TV kongete county nebo Nairobi, kainenyu ko Bernard Koech.
Ngebe nguni county nebo Uasin Gishu ole karutechi county noton en ofisit nebo governor Jonathan B. Chelilim committee nebo license committee nebo Senate ole kachigil boisionik chekikomuch kosuldae ole kailosu senators choto serikalisekab counties en boisionik chekotestai kosuldaen counties kongete kiyopto boisionik choton chebo devolution. Genyorun Isaac Kogei ak report en koindo ngete Uasin Gishu.
Kondojin ripotab Speaker eng Senate Kathuri Murungi komwa icheket kole boisienwa neo kokoro kole boisie serikalishekab counties eng oret nemie ole kokomuch kotoret tesetab kaitetab rabinik chekiyokyin serikalishekab counties.
Kazi yetu mingi ni kuangalia ugatuzi, kuhakikisha counties are working, counties are running well, and we are happy after these 12 years mpaka leo tumeona devolution inafanya kazi mzuri, na kama sio devolution sijui tungekuwa wapi. Kwa hivyo kile tu tunaomba ni vile unajua from last week we have increased ile pesa inakuja mashinani from 385 ile tulipeana last year to 400 billion. Kwa hivyo tumeongeza 15 more billion as the Senate. National Assembly and requested that counties wapate 391 billion. Na sisi tukasema 415 billion. So we were to mediate ndio tufike tuelewane National Assembly na Senate.
Kamwa icheket kole manyalu eng governors koro senators kouyo chutyin boisionikwak kobate chikili boisionikab bandab tai.
Na Senate si ya kupigana na governors. Nataka governor waelewe namna hii. Senate ni ya kuhakikisha counties inafanywa kazi vizuri na wanafaulu kwa counties. Kwa hivyo ene governor yule anapigana na senator yake, hiyo ni makosa wanafanya.
Koboisie kasarata komwa icheket kole robeut president noton nebo emoni eng kakimitetab kalyet ole some biikab emet komeng'is eng kalyet ak bororiosiek alak, kit noton nekarob eut senator nebo county nebo Murang'a Joe Nyutu.
To support the president also mambo ya kuleta Kenya pamoja. President amesema Kenya haina ukabila tena. Kwa hivyo lazima sisi wote tuungane. Sasa tuko hapa hata sijui kabila yenu ni gani. Mimi naona tuko wa Kenya, si ndio? Ukiniangalia labda niseme mimi natoka Meru utajua kwetu ni wapi, si ndio? Kwa hivyo tukae kama wandugu. Across the 47 counties tuungane sote ndio tuweze kuendeleza Kenya yetu vizuri. Mimi nimefanya kazi Tanzania. Ukienda Tanzania hata uwezi kujua mtu ni kabila gani. Wote wanaongea Kiswahili. Wherever you come from, lugha ni Kiswahili. Lakini wanakuambia unawauliza kwani mnatoka, they have their tribes. But wamesema ukabila hawataki, wameungana wote pamoja, lugha ni moja ya Kiswahili.
Uasin Gishu na jimbo lote la Ufa, kama mimi nikitoka mlima niwahakikishie bado tuko nyuma ya Rais William Samoei Ruto, msitie wasiwasi. Na kwa hivyo nilitaka niwahakikishie hilo. Nyinyi tulieni, laleni salama wakati wa kulala, serikali iko imara.
Alak eng senators chekait rutoyoto koboto Julius Murgor nebo West Pokot, Lengu Kanar Seki noto nebo Kajiado, Mohamed Said Jote nebo Marsabit, Mwenda Kataya Mofaya nebo Tharaka Nithi, Abbas Mohamed nebo Wajir ak Jackson Mandago nebo county nebo Uasin Gishu. Kong'ete taonitab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiywekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Kongete Wasingishu kibendi county nebo Bomet ole katai sipitalitab county referral nebo Longisa en county nebo Bomet kerichek chebo alyetab silingisiek million 32 kobun KEMSA ole kamwa minister ak chief officer nebo tililindo ak kanyoiset Dr. Joseph Sitonik ak Felix Langat kole en wikit agenge nemi tai konyoru kerichek choto ketesiosiek chebo kanyoiset anan health centers ak ora dispensaries. Ngenyoru Festus Rono ak report kongeten Bomet.
Kaindochi minister nebo konyoiset en taonitab Bomet Dr. Joseph Sitonik ak chief officer nebo tililindo Felix Langat tagetab kerichek choton bo silingisiek milionisiek 3.2.
I'm told the fill rate is 83%. That is quite a good improvement. And I know this will help us as we move from July onwards. Because this is normally, from our experience, a very difficult time when maybe revenue takes time. I mean, the monies that we are given by the National Treasury takes time to come. So receiving this stock in June will be a boost for us because we'll be able to ride through that usually tricky period between July and September very comfortably. We've received this consignment, and this is just for Longisa. What you are seeing behind us is just for Longisa County Referral Hospital. We are also going to get the next delivery for the sub-county hospital, all the 5 sub-counties. And I'm very happy because these consignments don't just come because somebody just made a list. This is through the orders that are placed by the facilities. And then the county pharmacist and the team from pharmacy actually collect the different data and then they pass it on to KEMSA, and this is what we are getting today.
We received kerichek chebo 32 million. That was against the order nekikakimeken KEMSA. So fill rate chekilele nguno kerichek chakait kosubkei ak somet nekikokisom komiten at 83%. Which number one ko kikoin korong credit KEMSA because their fill rate ko kokwo barak. Ngemwa fill rate ko kokile en chekiyokte ko chekait koba kotko kiyokte 100% ko kait atau ko en 100 chekiyokte ko kaitwech 83.
Kailos kibagengeit nebo letaetab kerichek nebo KEMSA en mwaet kole kokonapta tetutik chebo letaetab kerichek ingiyonjin ak kenyisiek alak.
Initially ko KEMSA ko kitam kenyoru fill rate nebo at most 60%. So there is a major improvement, and kwanza korong kemoi kongoi KEMSA, maybe the new management, the new government for the changes chekikoindo amun now we are realizing it in ngwanyiro kimiten ko sipitalishek. So kokireceive kerichek chebo 32 million. Kerichek chu ko kabwa chebo Longisa, straight to Longisa. Pendi chebo other 5 sub-counties straight agoi sub-counties choton.
Kosom ichek biikab boror koboto konyoik koik ichek cheribe kerichek chotok asikistoengei betetab kerichek en ortinwek chebo chorset.
What we want to appeal is that we want to be very careful on how we use these drugs. We want to appeal to our staff that we take care. This is a resource that our people have paid taxes to get. And the issue of pilferage and stealing to go and restock other private pharmacies is to be discouraged. You remember several months ago we took action and we took someone to court because some of our supplies were ending up in private hands. And these are things that wananchi are meant to get freely after being seen here. So I want to appeal to wananchi, let's visit our facilities, preferably start with us.
Kongeten county nebo Bomet, logoiywekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Festus Rono.
En kasarta netesetai ng'alalet en kwenutab kandoik chebo kebeberta nebo Kenya Kwanza akobo tilyanditab President William Ruto ak rubeiwondenyin Rigathi Gachagua kokakesom biikab emoni ak kandoik koistoengei ng'alalutik cheweche bandab tai ako tokchigei ng'alalet nebo ibunetab tetutik chebo bandab tai ak walet en emet. Robert Siele ak report kong'ete Kericho.
Kong'alalchin ketesiani en oret ne inegen komwa kandoindetab neranik en county nebo Kericho Hilary Kipkirui kole manyalu en kandoik kotsentai ng'alaletab bolotet chemaibu walet en emoni.
Amache asom kandoikyok especially MPs ak senators ak kandoik alak chemiten ngweny yono alenji kokoit wakati neyoche kebakach siasa chemokororon ak kenam eut the presidency noton ko President William Samoei Ruto ak Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua akebakach ke ngalek chekikongонishoni kandoichono. Deputy President nagere kokeyochi boriet kabisa ko chito nekitoretech emet, kitoretech bororienyon nebo Kipsigis, kotongeng'olole nguni ko lakwenyon William Samoei Ruto ko president.
Kosubkei ak inendet komakat en nguni boisietab kibagenge en kwenutab kandoik asikebourenchi bandab tai chekikoyomis biikab emoni en kasarta nekiborchingei kandoinatet.
Solution nguni ko tufanye kazi, keyai kasit economic revolution nekikamwa President William Samoei Ruto komo openenokse kotko tuguk chekiyoe nguni ko kewonatgei. Amoche asom the MPs, some MPs akakere kokosas ofisitab UDA, kokosas ofisitab Deputy President. Nalenji it is not time keyai siasa chemengechen cheu chono.
Kotinygei ak tetutikab ripsetab kalyet en county nebo Kericho komach serikalitab emoni kotakokimit ripsetab kalyet en county noton asikeistoengei yautik chemakororon.
Oin ko kikiker kikibar kijana nekibo bodaboda en olimbo Kapsoit, amut ko kokibir a very senior leader en Kericho County en olimbo Kisumu Road. Ko keker ko mostly cheyoe ng'alechu ko biik chemengechen anan biik chemokyingei sobet. Amoche asom ale the stakeholders, the community, the administration ko kokoyach kebwan ak ketebote keng'alal keker kele kilyonen asikekirinden ng'alechu bo ng'alekab ripsetab kalyet nekokwo ng'weny.
En kasaratan kacher neranik en county noton kotokyigei boisionik cheibu kelchinoik ako istoengei yautik chebo yeisetab maiywek asikonyor icheket borotet ak sobet nekararan.
Amoche asom vijana wenzangu alenji nguni ko elekakoit emet ko kokokoromit. Kotko makikilgei kebetosi, kotko makiyai boisionik kebetosi, kotko makisoman kebetosi. Amoche asom vijana chokere koko affecten anan kokobar sana ng'alekab maiywek alenji ongebakach maiywek, ongebwan, let us come together, let us reason together ak keker kele ne tuguk chekororon chekemuche keyai asikesich sobet nekararan. Kotko ng'alekab 30% kimuche keteboten ak kechob grupisiek ak keungangei mkono asikesich tuguk chekororon kosir kechut ng'alekab maiywek ak tuguk chebo bokitet chechang.
Kong'eten county nebo Kericho, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Ketesetai ko kayai kambaget konyek chesire 500 kobun kokwotunwek chebo Garage, Kapkidion ak Tachasis en Moiben County nebo Uasin Gishu konerekchini eisetab maiywek chemaititotin chekotestai keborionji en komoswek choton chemwoe ichek kole kikobeten biik sobonwek ak kora maning'otoikwak komaite korik kou ole magat.
Kwonyichotok sire 500 kobun Garage ak Tachasis eng Moiben constituency kokaba bandab oret konerekyin kit nemwoe kole kokochang'a maiyek mising nekokoityi kobete neranik ak boisiekab komoswechotok sobonukwak.
Tumeathirika sana kama wamama sababu ya watoto wetu. Tukifuga vitu kama kuku, mayai, watoto wetu wanakuja kutuibia na kupeleka kwa mabaa. Hata katika mashule yetu hatuna watoto wa chekechea, sababu hakuna, hata mafundi wamekosa kazi ya kushona manguo, na hiyo ndio kazi ile yenye Mungu aliwapea kusaidia watu wetu. Garage, Kapkidion hadi Moiben, we want all the bus to be closed from today for 120 years. Kwa madarasa ya PP1 na PP2 hatuna wanafunzi tena. Hatujui wameenda wapi, ingawaje wazee wanalalamika ati tumefanya family planning, hawa tayari hawakuji nyumbani. So tumeamua leo serikali angalia area hii. Ingawaje wengine wanalalamika, wanasema tumewafungia kazi yao, ati wako na license, wamelipa pesa yao mingi ya kukata license. Tumekataa kama wamama, kaunti warudishe license yao na sifungwe.
Kamwa icheket kole chang mising korik chotok chekikikochi chomchinetab kwalda maiyek, kit nemwoe kole kikowekta let mising boisionikab meng'ikab komoswechotok.
Walisoma lakini ukiwapata utajua walisoma. Wamevuta pangi mpaka wamekuwa rejected. Serikali yetu ikiongozwa na Daudi, namwita Daudi president wetu William Ruto kwa sababu ni mbarikiwa, atuondolee hizi vitu vyote, serikali yake ifanye kazi.
Eng kibagenge ak kirwogikab komoswechoto komwoe icheket kole mawekse let icheket eng borietab mayek ak biik chotok cheisuldoe aldaetab mayek.
Mimi ni mzee mheshimiwa katika area kwa sababu niliwacha pombe. Siku ile nilikuwa hakuna heshima, nilikuwa tu ni mzee tu chakara hivi.
Anza kutafuta biashara nyingine hapa garage wamekataa. Na wakikataa sisi tunafuata ile wamesema. Sisi nyinyi mmetuweka kwa hii kazi. Hapa ni nani? Ni nyinyi. Kwa hivyo wale mnatengeneza pombe nimesema kutoka leo anza kutafuta kazi nyingine.
Kong'ete taunetab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiywekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Kong'eten kambagetab meng'ik chebo komosta nebo Moiben en county nebo Uasin Gishu agoi melelda nebo meng'ik chebo kokwetab Kiptunoi county nebo Kericho ole kayai kambaget ko nerekchini kit netomo kowong'u serikalitab county nebo Kericho project nebo beek nekitou en kenyit noton nebo 2019 ole bune ichek uinwek chechang taban ak nekikakitobonji project noton nebo beek chepkondok cheite silingisiek million 37. Ngenyoru Robert Sele ak report.
Kong'ololjin sirikab logoiwek komwa meng'ikab kokwetab Kiptunoi ak kokwatunwek chenekityin en sitotwet ak samutet en oretab Kapsoit en county nebo Kericho kole kikiyai project noton nebo Kiptunoi water project ako tomo konyor icheket beek chetililen.
Ko David Martim, meng'indetab Kapkorio village, samutet sub location. Alen betutab rani kakibwan ainet Kiptunoi asikobit keteb amune kong'eten 2019 mi kireu 2019 ko kikelekiteche beek ainet iroyu, nyoru beek kokwetab Kapkorio, nyoru kokwetab Chepkoinik lower ak konyoru beek sitotwet lower. Akoi ra kotomo kar koit bechotet.
Rabinik chekikindo ainoni 37 million ko maana kot ane. Maana amun engineers ole kwakerte ko engineers ko kikoib tugukab ainoni. Ole komwaundon kolenjo kokenam serikali inne koba konam bichon koba kotini.
Project noton po Kiptunoi water project ko kikiyai en kenyitab 2019 ak rabisiek cheite shilingisiek milionisiek 37 ole agoi nguni komamiten en itondo nekararan.
Kurenon Elizabeth nebo Arap Langat. Ane ameng'indetab Kiptunoi. Matakoyaiwech kou ye kiu. Unoto. Ingunon any komakitinye beek. Mami baibut nekikikonech okot agenge. Mami beek. Ko nguni kakirirchini serikalinyon nebo Kericho. Iman. Kimache kotoretech echek biikab Kiptunoi nenyon ainet. Nenyon ainet. Kimache beek kee. Komakieten biik alak. Kimache kora kee biik chebo Kiptunoi. Unoto.
Kamwa meng'ichoton kole mache karoret kora amune asikesir kele kikiyai en kenyitab mung'aret anan financial year nebo kenyitab 2022 ak 2023 en kasarta nekikiyai akoyat governor nekomanda Professor Paul Chepkwony en tarikit 21 arawetab 8 kenyitab 2019 ole iwechin icheket koyoe oret nekibeten rabisiekab boror.
En ainoni ko kisiren yu kele funded by the county government of Kericho and officially opened by His Excellency Professor Paul Kiprono Chepkwony, Governor of Kericho County on 21st August 2019. Ako en kinat kiroi kikisiren kiroyu ko kile financial year ko 2022-2023. Ko bar kekerchine tuguchu nguno ko kosirge makinan kele kitokyi kono this project.
Karirtaen meng'ichoton MCA nebo komosaton en mwaet kole tomo kondochi icheket konyor imanda.
Ko kotok bichu tugul makoswek rirekyo. Ko ngakibwa raini asikobit kemwochin eita kiamwa kele ng'etu beek kunoto ak keba ainet. Akot ngunon ndakito ainet takebendi ainet. Mami erome chepyosok. Terenichu okere en kireu ko kaweku chepyosok. Beek cheborome chepyosok nowadays ko nebo tua neetion age tugul nesirto.
Kamwa icheket kole mayani ketokyi beek komoswek cheloen en kasarta nemiten uindo en alak en kokwatunwek cheng'eten bechoton.
Matin kofeilen Kiptunoi kofeilen in Kiboibei ak kofeilen Kipkobok. We would like want to kong'et agenge. So all we want komenyo ko address ane komwoe kole kiye beek anan makiye, ngo makiye kora ko mae biik alak beek chibolda age kebwan ainet because all along ko kibwone sigik kyok ainet. So kiye beek kora kibwone nyekeibe metoek ak keib because akot en ainet nguni ko mami ole kesilen beek.
timin ainet.
Kong'eten komasta nebo Kiptunoi en samutet kapsoit en county nebo Kericho logoiywekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Logoiwek alak kokatougei eng betab rani tuyet neiyumi chemung'arainik chekatet kibagengeit nebo Chamber of Commerce nekiboisie tuyonoto naat kou Eldoret Business Summit kecher chemung'arainik kotokchigei tuguk cheibu borotet.
Kosubkei ak Governor nebo County nebo Uasin Gishu Jonathan B. Chelilim, kotokochang boroinwek chetomo kotokchigei ak koboisie chemung'arainik, kou noto kochere icheket koboisie tuyet neiyumi chemung'arainik chechang nebo Eldoret Business Summit koboisie boroinoto ak konetkei tuguk chotok chelelachen.
Eldoret ko kas kole keegu city kechenge choronok mising chebo mung'aret sikemi taonini biik chechang ko kibwa biik amu mung'aret, biik alak kimutu somanet, biik alak kimutu boisionik ko kimeche kende Eldoret map ke positionen eng oret nekoi ngoro dunia ko kasich age tugul kanyo koroni. Kakebendat eng yu, kakiro stands karibu 90 chemite orit yu koboru tuguk cheterchin che ae biik kyok chebo gaa ak biik chebunu sang. Kakiro business community koboru tuguk kwak cheoldoi ak chechobe wenyewe. Kakiro sukulishek ab muswoknotet ko RBTTI ak beauty college ak alak chekakiro kemoche kele ndemukokse takiwal ng'alalet eng Uasin Gishu nemakeng'ololi kityo kabatisiet buch ngeteshi kiy age ko kit nemoche keteshi kimnotet neo ko keteshi ng'alekab mung'aroshek.
Kamwa bi eng kibagenge ak nebo ng'echeret eng Chamber of Commerce komasta nebo Eldoret Willy Kenei kole nito ko boroindo nemie eng chemung'arainikab emoni kobarait mung'aroshek kwak mising ko eng kasarta noto netetat kekanapta taonitab Eldoret koek city.
Ko mung'aret mabo chito agenge, biik tugul chemite yu koboto kabileshek cheterchin ak biik cheterchin kou maindik kou arabu ko ng'o komite yu tugul amakiwang'u ng'amnon. Kimeche kityo kele ndemukokse takanyor nafas chege tugul kongete Turkana, kakiro biikab Turkana eng yu ak counties tugul chebo Noreb kotabwa nyokoro boisiet netesetai eng yu asikobit yo kikonoptoi Eldoret kwo barak kekoite kora kedevolven boisionichu koba kila sub county anan kila county nemite Noreb.
So kakobwa chemung'arainik chechang mising chesire 90 nyokobor tuguk cheimuch kwai akoborchi kora wananchi new technologies eng farming ak ng'alekab mung'aret. So kiboiboi mising amu kanyo His Excellency Dr. Jonathan B. inendet ko supporteni chemung'arainik nyokoyotwech tuyonitok o nebo chemung'arainik. So amache amwa acher biik kyok chebo Uasin Gishu alechi kaikai obwa obokerchigei okwegei tuguk chekiboru biik chebunu ekosiek cheterter. Kitinye tugun chebo wakulima, kitinye tugun chebo chemung'arainik, so amache alechi obwa obokerchigei.
Kamite tuyonotok chemung'arainik chechang kondochin Laura Matilda Kandie kobun Chamber of Commerce mornet noto nebo Elgeyo Marakwet nekailos tuyonotok mwoe kole wendi konyorune kelchin chemung'arainikab county noto nebo Elgeyo Marakwet.
Sisi kama county tunajivunia mambo ya agriculture, tuko na mambo ya industrial whereby tuko na wale watu wanafanya value addition na kutengeneza vitu kama hizo nyumeona hapa nyuma yangu, na zaidi ya yote tuko na wale wa madawa ya kienyeji ambao wame value add. So tumekuja kuonyesha hii county kwamba Elgeyo Marakwet imekuja na iko na wanabiashara ambao wanaweza ama wako na uwezo ya kufanya value addition ya bidhaa zao, na natumai kwa hii summit ya leo tunaweza kukutana wale na wanabiashara kutoka kaunti zingine.
Ni nafasi kubwa amu kaimutu wanabiashara tugul ako kakokonech changamoto kenai kele ne age nekemuchi keyai eng Elgeyo Marakwet kobate kityo tuguk chekiyoe chukiyoe nguno. Kiboiboen kabisa kama abaibai kou chitab Elgeyo Marakwet amu mi wanabiashara chekikotoi kasisiek chebo maana chetoreti kokwet akotoret county akotoret familia.
Kong'eteke taonitab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiywekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Ngekukushingong logoiwek choton chebo ureriosiek ak ayai tuyet eng betab raini kibagengeit nebo labatet en emoni Athletics Kenya ak sirikab logoiwek en ofisisiek cheechen chebo Riadha House eng yuton bo taonitab Nairobi kotinygei ak trials chekitokyini kelewen timitab Kenya newendi kabelisiosiek chebo Paris Olympics ole kiyoe trials choton tarik 14 ak 15 nebo arawa nebo lo en kiwanjet nebo Nyayo. Martin Cheruyot ak report.
Tetat keyai trials chebo emetab Kenya chekilewenen timit nebo labatet netokyingei kabelisiet nebo Olympic Games en kiwanjet nebo Nyayo en tarikit 14 ak 15 arawet nebo lo kenyit nebo 2024. Niton ko kosubkei ak kibagengeit netononjin labatosiek en emoni nebo Athletics Kenya. Kong'ong'unoton Barnabas Korir nebo ng'echeret en Athletics Kenya mornet nebo Nairobi Region ele kong'ong kole kokilewen kiwanjet nebo Nyayo amun ityin magutik chebo kibagengeit nebo World Athletics.
And he said, yes, it is going to be. So you won. We managed to discuss with the ministry the pros and cons of having the trials in Ulinzi. And of course, it came out that there are some athletes that are not qualified, but they are closer to qualify. And that is the reason why we convinced the ministry that at least to give us 2 days, 14 and 16, to host our event at Nyayo National Stadium. And we are happy to announce today that the minister himself, the peers, and of course our president agreed together that this event will be held in Nyayo. The only agreement that we discussed was concerning the field, the infield itself, where the grass is. So we might not have discussed or shot put so that it does not damage the grass. As you are aware that we are preparing for the Chan Championship that will be coming in early September. And we want also to do well in that aspect, especially when it comes to football. So we have to at least agree on the way forward. And that one of the agreement was that at least we'll discuss about the javelin, but when it comes now to shot put and discuss, we might not host it at Nyayo, but we'll go to the warm-up area in Kasarani, which is also acceptable to us. We didn't want to demand much, as long as they have agreed that the main events that we are going to participate in will be in Nyayo. So at least we are comfortable with that.
Kaimuch kora kong'ong Barnabas Korir agobo itondo anan kriteria nekilewenen rwoik chetetat korwai eng trials chebo emetab Kenya.
And we are still under review, which is the watch list. So our events or activities is run under Rule 15. And under Rule 15 requires certain regulations that we have to observe as a federation. And therefore, all the athletes that will be invited will have been vetted by AIU and ADAC. So we have submitted the names of all the athletes that have met those conditions, which indicates that an athlete should have already been tested 10 months prior to the championship. And the last condition which was given was that an athlete should have at least have out of competition test before the 3rd of May. If an athlete has not been tested once before the 3rd of May, that athlete will not compete because they will not be allowed to be in the team for the Olympics. So it means that if an athlete has been tested once before 3rd of May, then there is still an opening. That person can still be tested before July.
Ako yata sitab kolenjin kakiwongo kayumetab logoiwek chebo emet mung'aret ak ureriosiek chekaitunen nguni kong'eten studio nebo Kass TV tetutiet nebo longetab kabatik. Kainenyu ko Carol Kiplagat amakun kiy age tugul nekararan testai iker Kass TV amun kimnatet night.
Let's open big doors that harbor progress in all the places that we are, at all times that we can, for as long as we can.
KCB ni yetu.
KCB ni yangu. KCB is mine.
For people, for better.